600 points is Jimmy King, and Griggs presents Miss Ace Hardware. We are inside the 6-minute mark for Guntersville Waterboard Unlimited 4A. Brad, please go over why the Turbinator is now being awarded 600 points due to a violation back in the third section.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Turbinator has run really, really strong this weekend, and it's been tremendous. But unfortunately, in their last heat, Jeff and I have been talking about the 80-mile-an-hour rule. And during the milling period, which is beginning right now as boats are coming away from the dock, you cannot go below 80 miles an hour. You must maintain that speed all the way to the start-finish line, or translated another way, you have to be above 80 miles an hour for the next 5 minutes and 6 seconds. Unfortunately, Jimmy King in the U3, the Griggs presents Miss Ace Hardware, dropped below 80 miles an hour. Now, that in and of itself is not a penalty, but there's two ways you can incur that 80-mile-an-hour penalty. One is to drop below 80 miles an hour for a time period greater than 5 seconds, or you can drop below 80 miles an hour for more than 3 seconds twice. It was one of those. We believe it was a double violation for a 3-second violation, but it really doesn't make any difference. But the key to the whole thing, Jeff, is that does not grant them a penalty in any way as far as an extra lap or a minute on their time. It's a DSQ. So that takes away all the points, and unfortunately, it has put the 3 in a real tough spot as far as making a final.
No doubt a severe infraction, and they drew the 4-boat heat, so they need to score well, get some points, might actually need some help. You don't like to wish your competitors bad luck, but that is part of the racing game in H1 Unlimited Hydroplane Racing. Brad Luce, we are coming up on 3 minutes and 45 seconds until the start. Please ID our participants in Guntersville Waterboard 4A for our guests, fans along the shoreline, and those watching at home via H1 Unlimited through YouTube.
I will do that, definitely, Jeff, but we've had a lot of fans come up and ask us about speeds on the heats here this weekend. Couple quick numbers. In Heat 3A for H1 Unlimited, Corey Peabody in the Lynx Healthcare, the fastest lap he turned was lap number 2, 159.292. He was 0.2 of a mile an hour off a course and Gold Cup record. In Heat 3B, the fast lap was turned by Dave Vilwalk in the U40 Beacon Plumbing. It was lap 1 at 155 miles an hour. So that gives you an idea. I heard the Turbinator go by. We'll look at Corey Peabody there, Lynx Healthcare, as he goes down the front straightaway. He's going to cut the race course and head over to the backside. On the backside over there is the U40. That is the Beacon Plumbing. That is Dave Vilwalk, second overall in points. And remember, the points, as far as the race go, are how you find your way into the final heat. The top 5 boats will be on the front row. Jeff Bernard in the U91. The Miss Goodman Real Estate comes across start finish. Here comes Dave again. I hear the piston power, Jeff. He's up at the top end of the course. I ran some numbers. Let's just say it's a tall order. Jimmy's got to pretty much win this heat.
Exactly, Brad. Right now, Vilwalk and Bernard second and third in points respectively. I think they want to try to remain clean, keep their boat out of trouble. I think Corey Peabody would like a higher finish to get a little bit more safe position in that 5th spot right now in points. And there's that 3,000 horsepower turbocharged Allison. Griggs presents Miss Ace Hardware. We are 1 minute, 50 seconds until Guntersville Waterboard Unlimited 4A.
Watch Dave. Dave's going to come. Watch Bernard. I think he'll come with him. The question's going to be if Jeff will turn inside him, and he will not. Jeff's going to stay outside of him. Where's Corey? Jeff is going to come down. He's going to try and sneak inside Dave. Keep an eye on this one, Jeff, when they go down there. Corey's coming off the bottom of the course. So is Jimmy King. They are going to have to get over here and in a hurry. Corey, pick it up. Or Corey may cut the course again, but he's got to cut it up here at the top end.
We've not seen Jimmy King be this aggressive, Brad, in the milling period up until this section. So Bernard just cut to the inside, but I was mentioning the Turbinator. I think they'd like to get the inside, but right now, Brad, at 55 seconds, it looks like King might have to go to the outside.
Yeah, I don't think he's really upset with that, although look where Corey's going to show up when he gets over there. He's going to get over there behind King. That may put Corey on the far outside, depending on what Jimmy King wants to do. But leading up the back chute here with about 38 seconds to go, Jeff Bernard is in 1. Dave Villwalk is in 2. Now watch these guys go up there. Jeff, put him in a lane here. If you see, you're looking at the monitor, it looks to me like Corey's going to get in 3, and the Turbinator's going to come on the outside with Jimmy King.
Right now, lane number 1, Jeff Bernard in the Goodman Real Estate. Corey Peabody trying to make a lane in lane number 2. Villwalk in 3, King to the outside. They are at the exit pin at 15 seconds. This looks to be ideal. We are now 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, mark. We're racing. It appears to be a clean start. In Guntersville Waterboard Unlimited 4A, Peabody made a lane in there in lane number 2. We're going to turn number 1. Corey Peabody in front, but Bernard with the inside lane, and oh, they just about touched, and they are deck to deck.
Coming off the corner, it is Jeff Bernard on the inside, and the guy with the best start of the heat, Corey Peabody, Lynx Healthcare. Got about 2 boat lengths on Bernard. Believe me, there's a bright orange boat on the outside with Dave Villwalk behind the wheel. That's the Beacon Plumbing, and you can hear the piston boat, the Griggs Ace Hardware. Top end of the race course, it is Corey Peabody driving the Lynx Healthcare and showing some really good speed here. Bernard, can he make up some time? But watch up there, Jeff. Where is Villwalk? There he is right there. He slides out. So here come the top 3 leaders here in our Heat 4A, presented by the Guntersville Waterboard.
Corey Peabody putting it to the wood in U9 Lynx Healthcare. 1 complete, 2 to go. Peabody in front. And Villwalk is flying on the outside in the Beacon Plumbing. We go back into turn number 1. 1, 2, 3. Peabody gets there first. Villwalk is still in second, and Villwalk is swung way outside in turn number 1. Brad Peabody, your leader. Bernard and Villwalk side by side for second.
The start has been ruled good. Everybody is legal. Corey Peabody really moving, but look at the orange boat. Villwalk starting to close. He's into the rooster tail of Corey Peabody as they approach the top end of the race course. Bernard's not out of this yet either. 1, 2, 3 at the top end. Oh boy, can Dave run him down? I don't know, Jeff. Corey's got a lot of speed, but Dave's coming hard.
Villwalk swung way outside in turn number 2, tightens it back up. Corey Peabody driving a whale of a race here in Guntersville Waterboard Unlimited 4A. The white flag is displayed. I'm surprised Villwalk still got it to the wood. He's trying to chase down Peabody to get 400 points in 4A. Bernard in 3rd, King in 4th. Back in turn number 1, Peabody driving good there in lane number 1 in the Lynx Healthcare, and Villwalk has cut it down to 7 boat lengths.
Here comes Dave on the outside. This is the white flag lap. The checkers will be hanging next time. Villwalk's got to pull up alongside of Corey, and Corey is slowed down. Corey has lost power. He lost some power. He still got it on, but clearly he was slowing down. Villwalk went by him like he was tied to a post. Dave Villwalk, the U40, is a rocket ship.
Now we got to watch for the, no, Bernard is so far back, I don't think, and Brad, I'm looking at the monitor. I thought Peabody lost his front canard wing, but I believe it's still attached.
What's the race for 3rd, Jeff?
Dave Villwalk, checkered flag waving. Here's your winner of Guntersville Waterboard 4A. It's Dave Villwalk and Beacon Plumbing. 2nd place will go to Corey Peabody in the Lynx Healthcare. Side by side for 3rd. The Turbine on the inside. The Turbinator on the outside. It's a drag race to the finish, and the Turbinator will get 225 points in 3rd. Jimmy King and the Griggs presents Miss Ace Hardware. Jeff Bernard will get 4th in the Goodman Real Estate. Fans in Guntersville, how about that H1 Unlimited action?
How about that kind of stuff? Holy cow. And you know what I like to say, Jeff, when somebody has a really good start, I always say I'd put those timing marks in a place you don't want to lose them. Corey Peabody just exploded into view coming across start-finish line. He was rolling. I was like you. I kind of thought after a couple of laps maybe Dave would back it off and just say, all right, the shouting's over in this one. I don't think so.
I was surprised Vilwalk kept it to the horn, but there was a problem with Peabody and Brad by the boat ride. I thought he lost the front canard wing, but I looked at the monitor once again, and it was intact.
I saw it when he came across the start-finish line, only because you said it. I watched it very close. It was there. And we were talking about how difficult it was going to be for the Griggs Presents Miss Ace Hardware to get a spot on the front row. They pretty much needed to win that heat. So that run